Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? Camera's all messed up. Okay. Oh, light's not even on. God, what's wrong with me? Yag. Puppy pick. Virtue, how's it going? Sketchy, how's it going? We'll start off with a puppy pick. I'm wired on 2 cups of coffee. This is going to be the most energetic stream ever. Pro streamer. Okay. Is this the one? Is this the one? Uh, this is me sitting on the couch after like 2 hours of playing with him. Dick. What a dick. I hate it when he does that. And then this one. You're gonna get a face full of hairy knee. I'm sorry, but this is him begging to play with me. So annoying. Oh, now he's gonna go destroy something to get my attention. Me exclaiming, hairy knee. So annoying. He's a good boy though. He's a good boy. He can't control himself. He's a cranky baby. Cranky corgi baby. I had a cup of coffee today too, and I don't usually drink coffee. Are you going to be a very energetic chatter today? I love him. I don't know if I love him yet. I like him. I'm not ready to say I love him. I need more time. How are you doing? I'm going to be so energetic you won't hear the end of it from me. Nice. I need that. I need that kind of energy to wear me down. Okay, so yesterday I left off with the save stuff not working. I think I fixed it. I think everything's all fixed. I'm going to test it all right now. I basically just solved Grumble's marketing today by telling him to make the video loop seamlessly. So I'm basically ready for a job in marketing. It's true. You have no idea how often people tell me, "Oh, you need to combine these 2 shots to be a smooth transition." That's literally all marketers do is tell you to remake your work in a smooth transition. Polymorph, good morning. How's it going? I guess right now it's good afternoon. But good morning or good night to you. It's 3:15 p.m. for me. Welcome in. How's it going? All right, so I'm gonna test this quest. I think it's all good. Um, I'm gonna not test it from the beginning. I'm gonna just say success. I'm gonna test it from wait for Carlos to put out a thing. Go to the next day. Visit a resource bin. Okay. I'm in EU, so good morning. Nice. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. All right. So those two cutscenes were fighting each other. That's annoying. I think today is either art day or puzzle dev day. So I'm gonna need that cup of coffee. I'm considering a second one. Second coffee. I had to, yeah. Do it. When you have 2 cups of coffee, you turn into a superhero. Guaranteed. Sketchy 7 stream streak. Huge. Those numbers are huge. All right, let's start over so those 2 cutscenes don't overlap with each other. Leth, how's it going? Snowflake, welcome in. Yag Bestie, you really are wired today. Do it. Do it. Okay, let's visit town once so that cutscene happens. Okay, this cutscene happens. Let's complete this one. Wait for Carlos to put out a thing. Let's say active. And then this one's a success now. Great. Oh, no. This one's active. Whoops. Okay, it's the next day. Now visit a resource bin. And here's a resource bin. Okay, we got a cutscene. Go visit the resource bin. I'm doing great, Leth. I'm doing great. Resource. Wood. Plank. Let's put some wood in the collection bin. Dink, 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 dink. Okay, we put some wood in the collection bin. We walk away. We can't interact with it anymore. This is a success now. I have to fix that bug. I'm going to fix that bug the second I... Should I fix it now? All right, let's just fix it now. Let's just fix it now. All right, I'm not going to continue until I fix this bug. So if I complete the collection bin when I open it, there becomes an issue. But I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. I can do this. I have the power. I'm locked TF in. Yes. We're all going to be locked in today. It's International Lock-In Day. I feel at one with the project. I could do anything. So there's an inventory event listener on this thing. And it says, on collection complete, we go to stage 2. Okay. That's actually interesting. How do we complete the quest? Set automatic growth. Fluffy Panda, hello, how's it going? Why is your name Grandma? You like grandmas a lot. I mean, grandmas are wonderful, and there's a redeem that might help. There's that. That's where I got my name. The puppy is wondrous, by the way. The puppy's pretty good. He's a little too cute for his own good. Now, if you can name what that's from, you get bonus points. So on collection complete, I say go to stage 2 and set automatic growth on. This thing says on stage 2, set can interact with. On stage 2 here, we say set build day. Okay, we go here. We set the build day. All we do is we set the build day to the current day. Where's the quest set though? Oh my god, why can't I? Does the quest not change? Berkshire, you knew that. You knew that already. PlayStation. You know how there's like the stereotype of mixing up the L's and the R's. I finally I get it. I finally get why it happens. It's because L and R is kind of like the same sound here. So you know, most people don't always intuitively know which one to use when converting the Japanese version of the word to the English version of the word. It's just very confusing. How are they supposed to know? It's the same letter. So now when I see those kinds of, I see that kind of mistake in translations, I don't think too much of it anymore. You know, I used to think it was funny. Like, that's funny. It's not funny anymore, Yag. I don't mean to make you feel bad about it. But I get it now. I remember I had a big epiphany moment. It's like, oh, that's why that mistake's always happening. I just never understood. Variable. I don't understand. Where's the quest changing? Is it here? House listener. On 7 active, we set the stage to 1. When we open the box, we set the stage. When we open the box. Inventory event listener. When we open the box, we complete it and go to the next one. It's this. It's this. Visit a resource bin. Okay. I played a famous PS4 game, Knack 2. It's a classic. Yeah, wasn't that like the launch game? Wasn't Knack 1 the launch game for PS4? And it was like a tech demo and showed how cool PlayStation 4 is. I vaguely remember that. Or is that PlayStation 3? When did Knack 1 come out? All right, this is getting confusing in my head. From dirt to dwelling, entry number 7 is to visit, and 8 is to complete it. Okay. And when you interact with this thing, when you complete it here. I see. Okay. Complete entry and activate next. This can happen whenever. This can only happen if this is active. Why can't... I think the other one's happening before this. This one's becoming a success and we're not moving on to the other one. So... let's do something else. So instead of this one being active, no. Okay. Okay. Let's not move on to the next one. Yeah. Let's just make this one good. I think this is part of the problem. So when you interact with this collection box, when you interact with it, instead of completing entry and activating the next one, we're just going to complete this one. Set quest. Yeah. And I'm not going to have... Yeah. This is good. This is fine. And the condition is only do it if this is active. Okay. I think this is the bug fixed. Let's try it. Story, welcome in. Game looks good. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a very special version of the PS4 only found in churches. What? Oh, pray station. Like praying. I get it now. Streamer is slow. Okay. Collection box. Let's put some wood in the collection box. Resource. Wood. Plank. Got there in the end. Yeah. Took me a minute. I'm too locked in. All right. I actually want... wait, now I don't have any. Now I don't have any quest. Okay, I didn't fix it. I didn't fix the thing. I live in Tokyo. Heard it's very costly. Relatively speaking, Tokyo is quite an affordable city compared to places like New York and LA, where I used to live, and San Francisco. I would say Tokyo cost of living is one half to 2/3 the cost of living than those cities. I will also say that when people go on vacation here, they tend to not go to local spots and they end up paying tourist prices for everything. And it adds up. Like, it's really expensive if you do that. Once you live here and you're paying cost of living of Tokyo and going to local places, the cost of living, it drops dramatically. Because you just don't go to those touristy, super expensive places. And yeah, that's just how it is. It's set up. It's set up so that tourism keeps up with the global economy and the global inflation. But for locals, it's its own like Japan economy. They've done a very good job of separating the two. You have to be pretty adventurous to come here as a tourist and immediately start experiencing life like a local, because the language barrier is so real. And it's hard. It's hard. There's like obviously some overlap. You can definitely have a nice, affordable time here as a tourist, but I'd say most tourists come here very uncomfortable to do that kind of stuff. So you hear a lot that prices are high, but I don't know. Relative to where I'm from, it's not. So you like it better than LA or NYC? I'm on a journey. I've just been hopping cities my whole life. I lived in New York City. I lived in San Francisco. I live in LA. Now I live here. It's definitely an amazing city. And there's parts of every city that I've liked so far. This is probably the most comfortable city. And it's the densest. There's like 32 million people that live in the Tokyo area. That's crazy. But it doesn't feel like 32 million people. I don't, all the time. Some neighborhoods you go to and it's like absolutely jam-packed. But I don't know. People are just different. It's not as offensive, the crowds. The crowds in like New York are offensive sometimes. Hadouken, good morning. What about the adults? The adults can deal with not being greeted in the morning. I'm walking here. I am walking here. You know what? I'm gonna put the bug back because it wasn't affecting me right now. I just don't want to deal with it right now. I'm gonna put the bug back. And to put the bug back, I need to go into here, and I need to. Nope, it's actually an override here. I'm just gonna put this here. Set. Complete entry and activate next. Complete entry and activate next. Okay. I'm just going to put the bug back. Fine. And it's a feature, yeah. Yo, Steven, we talking LA versus New York? No, we're talking LA plus New York versus Tokyo. It's DJing hours for me, but I'll join you guys in drinking coffee because it sounds good. Snowflake, no, don't do it. Don't do it. What's going on, Steven? Okay, so we've interacted with it. We've moved the quest on, complete the collection bin. Now we put the wood in the box. Dink, 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 dink. Bink, bink. Collection complete. Return to Carlos. All right. Don't go inside. Don't go inside. Gotcha, Carlos. Gotcha. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Quest complete. Task complete. The whole quest is complete. Great. We go to the next day. Although I do want to test. So I can't interact with the box, right? It's complete collection. I leave. I come back. Jeff is stuck. We know this. Can I interact with this box? This is what I was struggling with. Oh, okay, good. I cannot interact with this box anymore. It is uninteractable. It is complete collection. You don't have to interact with it anymore. We go to the next day. The house should be building, and Paul should be there sweeping up. Jeff is still stuck. Okay, Paul's sweeping up. Great. Fantastic. Can we talk to him? We can't talk to him. He's behind the fence. He's cleaning up. Okay. I'm going to go to the next day. Paul should be sweeping up still. Okay, now he's sweeping up this house. Great. Can we figure out Jeff Navmesh stuff today? Sure. I could. Maybe. Maybe. A full house. I even did a cutscene to look at the house and then to look at the next collection box. Video games. Okay, we're making a video game here. We're gonna go complete the next collection now. The next collection box. Look at this. Bink, bink. Collection complete. We can't interact with it. This new house stuff is great. It's fun, right? It's fun. It feels interactive. Wait, you're making a video game? I must have gotten lost. Yeah. We're making a video game. I know you thought I was just playing Alpine Lake, and I was an Alpine Lake player. Okay, he needs to move back a little. He's just like sweeping in the middle of the fence. Paul's there now. What's the purpose of the collection box? It's so you can build these houses. Look at him now. So now he's on the inside of this. I might add more stages to the house building. Like, I think there needs to be a stage in between a sweeping an empty lot and a full-on lattice, you know? Oh, the cutscene didn't happen. This cutscene didn't happen. Okay. Let's figure out why. Because I didn't... Oh, because I didn't reset the savable. So C and B are sharing the same GUID, and B already happened, so C thinks it already happened, and that's that. Can't do it twice. Right? Who thinks I'm right? 1, 2. So this GUID and this GUID are the same. Reset. Refresh. Replay. Dude, little 5-second song stings for each time the house progression is in view of the camera. Yeah. Yo, JB. Game looks cozy. How long have you been working on it? I've been working on it for 5 years of my freaking life. Boom. Look at this house. It's done. We fly to this collection box. How cool is that cutscene? How cool is that cutscene? I love it. Collection box. Bink, bink. We leave. We come back. Can't interact with it. Next day. We run to it. See what's going on. Today's the Butterfly Migration Festival. Does Paul work on the house during the Butterfly Migration Festival, or does Paul visit the festival? I sure hope he visits the festival. Paul's not there. Paul's not there. Paul's not there. Paul's here. Where's Paul? Everyone looks the same. He's not here. Where's Paul? Where the funk is Paul? Where the funk are you, Paul? You get your butt over to this festival right now. He's in his home, and he is doing the spring festival, but why isn't he here? Spring festival. The spring festival schedule for Paul. He doesn't have a starting position override. Oh, he doesn't have a spot. He's nowhere to go. I don't have anything here for him. And where's the factory? The factory's just gone. Okay, whatever. Next day. I'm going to swap these butterflies out with the ones I made. These are all just like an asset pack bullshit. 3-second latency. Is it like you're in Asia or something? Oh, wait. Yeah. Kovalaki, how's it going? Yo, JB, let's go. Winsing, what's going on? Gonna play the shit out of Alpine V1. That's nice. Oh, wait. Look at Paul. Look at what he's doing. He's making his way to the festival. He's going to the festival, but he's walking there. Everyone else teleported there. Everyone else teleported there, but he's walking there like a champ. Butterfly Migration Festival. Let's follow him. There you go. There's his spot. What up? It's the Spring Festival, yo! I love that. I might just leave that. He needs to get his steps in, yeah. He lives far out. It's fine. Okay. So he's not building the house because he's at the festival, but the house is getting built. That's fine. I don't care. Let's just make sure he's building the house now. He is. And then we'll go back. It should be done. The house should be done. I don't have a cutscene to show off the third house being finished. Let's make a cutscene to show off the third house being finished. Yeah, I like the tiny details. It's what I like to do. Soap 2K, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Where's my factory? Wait, the factory is right here. Why was it hidden? Why did factory hide? This is the factory. The first stage of the factory is the collection stage. The secondary visuals are the debris stage. The debris stage is nothing. House frame stage. Oh, wait. Oh, I think when I reverted this, I screwed it up. This one needs a special version of this. Because the debris stage and the house frame stage are the same. So this needs secondary details. House frame stage needs to go in here. And I got to do it again. House frame stage needs to go in here. Excuse you. House frame stage. Really? Oh my god, it's going to make me do this. Make a new one. House frame stage. There we go. Same here. Secondary visuals. Add. House frame stage. There's 5 of them. And then same here. Add. Oh my god, this UI. Is this the UI the thing that's slowing me down right now? Probably. House frame stage. There we go. House frame stage. There we go. And then secondary visuals here as well. Oh, here too. Fence. House frame stage. There. So now this this factory is always there. Someone clipped the Jeff Navmesh solution. I gotta go check into a new Airbnb. Oh, Steven. All right, if I fix it, I'll let you know what it is. Good luck moving. Warner, how's it going? Doing good today. Doing really good. I've had too much coffee. I feel freaking fantastic. So I need a cutscene of this house being finished. So let me add that. So C end. I need a new cutscene. So cutscenes, I'll duplicate C. Call this one C end. I need to reset this just like I did before. Boom. And then I probably don't need cam offset B. I only need cam offset A. I'm going to swap the cutscene out the next house sequence for hotspot. Discovery sequence. Let's preview it. Timeline. Dink. So now I just got to move the camera to show off the house. What I've been doing is dropping the camera down to 3 height. And just to be a little low. And I can move this back. Should I tilt the camera? Yeah, why not? Exo, how's it going? Okay, I've got this done now. So now when C is finished being built, I have to listen for if I just need to listen for this one. And then I don't care. Oh, wait. Yeah. This one needs to be C. I don't care about house D. So as long as house C is not -1 and it's finished being built, then we trigger this cutscene. And we don't need to set the growth of a new house, so we get rid of that. We get rid of that. So this just triggers a cutscene. We don't need to run any Lua code because we're not building a new house. This is it. This is the last house. The other houses are going to come later. Okay, cool. Echoes of Geeks, how's it going? Hello, sorry for my English, but it is a Harvest Moon style game. Yeah, kinda. You know, I haven't played a Harvest Moon since like the Game Boy Color version. So I don't really know where they've gone with the series. But I always, this is a lot like Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley, heavily influenced by Harvest Moon, as am I, but I honestly I barely remember how they play. I'm assuming it's very similar. Okay, I made an iced coffee and a sandwich. I'm locking in even further. Nice. 3D Stardew Valley, pretty much. Except I don't focus on farming. I focus more on innkeeping and building a house, building an inn. There is farming. I do have farming, but it's not the focus. It's definitely supplementary to the game loop. I've been having a rough time, but I'm trying to hang in there. Exo, I had a tasty Mapo tofu today. Exo, I'm sorry to hear. I'm glad you had a tasty Mapo tofu. I almost had Mapo tofu today for lunch, but the tofu place that I walked past, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finally have Mapo tofu. And I walked past the restaurant, and it was 100% packed, and I was so confused. Look at that! Bam, house is done. Beautiful. So I did not have it. I ended up having taco rice. But I'm sorry you're having a rough time. I love Szechuan style Mapo tofu so much. I just learned how to say Mapo tofu in Japanese. It's Mabo Dofu. It's not Mapo tofu. I was so confused because there's the restaurant I went to. It's called Mabo Dofu. And I looked at the English phonetic spelling of it. I'm like, did they misspell that? Why didn't they call it Mapo tofu? Why did they call it Mabo Dofu? And then Duolingo, a couple weeks later. Hey, this is how you say Mapo tofu. Thanks, Duolingo. Every game is inspired by something. People don't create things out of nothing. Of course. Of course. All right. So that's it. That's done. All the houses are built now. All the houses are built now. What does that mean? Well, that means that people can move into them. Jingle Duolingo, yeah. My wife made me turn off the sound effects for Duolingo's like level completion stuff because it was driving her nuts. I mean, it was kind of driving me nuts too. Okay. Should I test this one more time? I think it all works. Let's see what's next on my story flowchart. So the next thing I need to do is new guests move in. I need to get new guests to move in. So let's visit. I feel like new guests should be able to move in the second you open up the first house. And then the second house is just like something you work towards without a quest associated with it. It's like it's just a task in the game. It's not, there's no quest telling you and driving you to do it. You're just going to want to do it because you want to benefit from the same results that the first quest had. So I need to keep going with this from dirt to dwelling. I need to maybe make a new quest that's like, all right, we need to get someone to move in. Do we know anybody? I got to think about this for a sec. It's amazing. I'm French and I can understand you because you speak at a normal speed, not like other streamers. Really? It's so funny you say that because I've had a lot of coffee today. I feel like I'm racing like a mile a minute, but I have rewatched my own streams for just like look for clips. And I guess I do speak very slowly. I speak really slowly normally. And I always watch myself at like 1.5 speed because I'm like boring to myself. I guess because I already know what's happening and I'm just looking for content. But I feel like I'm like literally a squirrel right now chirping at 10 times speed. So here we go. The first guest to move in, should they be the ski instructor, the barista at the ski lodge, or an architect? Well, I think it has to go in order. You can't really open up the ski slopes until you have a ski instructor. And then the other, maybe when the third person moves in, that's when you can unlock the ability to fix up the other homes. What's my speaking words per minute? I don't know. Is that a thing? Don't mess with me. I'm very gullible. I'm very proud of my typing words per minute, though. What's everyone's favorite word per minute typing website? I think I'm usually in the 90s or maybe the low hundreds. Monkey type? Notepad? You just use Notepad and you count. You hit a timer and you count. What's monkey type? Minimalistic, customizable typing test. Oh, I've seen this. Echoes, thank you for the follow. We use cookies. You can have them all. Group must real order now have back to house after. Oh, what? It's really confusing when it like moves up a line. 104. I messed up a bunch. Good OST. Yes. We can thank Kilika for that. All right, there. Beat my score. Beat my score. I can delete this. I could delete this. I could go into conversations and do nothing. Well, all right. Let me look at my list of NPCs. I have some things to think about before I dig into one of the NPCs, but maybe I can do the next quest. Use one finger, one key method. Just hit the F key a bunch. At the release, the game is fully English or multiple languages are planned. It's probably going to be just English. I have not been able to secure a publisher to help with that kind of stuff. And I don't think I can afford, you know, all the languages. I can't afford that. Because I have a lot of text in the game. Like each one of these submenus is like dozens of lines of dialogue. I can't afford to localize it myself. I feel bad. I want to, but it's just the reality. It's just the reality. So, all right. So the game right now is here. Large ingredient collections to build homes. Stuff. New guests move in. All right. So new guests move in. I need to like communicate with the player. So I have to use a character to start communicating with the player. Maybe when the house is done, I put Eugene in front of the house. So you go visit it. Or maybe when you enter town, Eugene is there waiting for you. I've never done that. That's an interesting way to begin a quest. So I have characters visiting your house in the morning, but maybe I can also devise a mechanic where NPCs wait in a location. Like when you enter town, you're just locked into a cutscene or a conversation there. JSON method not planified. All texts are in brute in game. Yeah. Right now, well, so here's the thing. This dialogue system I use, it exports to a CSV and can import a CSV. So the dialogue can be translated and implemented more easily. Everything else in the game, I'm not using a JSON, like every UI, and I have. How many UIs do I have? 40 UIs? 40 UI menus. And this pause menu has 10 of its own. So yeah, like maybe like 47 UIs that are all hard-coded strings. Can you export the language in a language file and let users help? I mean, I could, but I think there's too much to not do it professionally. There's too much to translate to rely on the generosity of a community, you know? If the game releases and does okay, it will be my first priority to translate it. Literally, priority number one is to fix any game-breaking bugs, right? Fix game-breaking bugs. Priority number two, localize. And I will be fixing game-breaking bugs regardless of if the game does well. But the localization will probably only happen if the initial release affords me to do that. It sounds like a fun task, to be honest. I like doing stuff like that. I like programming weird, I like programming solutions. It sounds like localization might be fun. I know it's like sounds weird, but it sounds like it might be fun to do, but I just can't do it right now. All right, so what am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? What this should do... I'll just have Eugene come to your house. I'll just have Eugene come to your house. Okay. Eugene's going to come over. He's going to have a little word with you. We'll have a little chat. What's he going to say, though? What's he going to say? And what's this new quest called? We need more residents. We need real estate. We need to like be real estate agents for a second, kinda. Estate sale. Hmm. Hmm. I need a punny. Yeah, it's fun. Haha, totally. Haha. It's so fun. Haha. It's only because I've had 2 cups of coffee that it sounds fun. Get me on a different day. Probably sounds like a nightmare. Nah, it'll definitely be a nightmare. I've put too many strings everywhere. But the one thing I have done is if I do to do colon localize, look at all these areas. Every time I hard code a string, I do a to do localize. So I'm not totally lost when I need to jump back in here. Echoes, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. If anyone else, is new here, first of all, thanks for hanging out. And if you feel like giving Alpine Lake a wish list, that'd be nice. I'd appreciate it. It's real estate. Real estate. How do you spell real estate? Real estate. Home sale. Home buyer. Buyer's remorse. Buy home. It's free house. It's a free. Can I say Jim Boone? It's a free house. Can the quest be called? It's free house. It's free real estate. It's not. It's not free real estate. Chimpanzee, what's going on? Real estate. It's 2 words. Is it? It's free real estate. There it is. It's free real estate. It's a free house. Just a stupid question. Windows only? I'm running Linux. Well, it will be Windows and Mac because I'm on a Mac developing on a Mac. It would be very silly for me to not release on Mac. I've done a Linux build before and it works. I don't plan on buying a Linux machine and doing extensive testing. I will make a Linux build and maybe give it to some friends who have Linux systems, and if they are so kind to play it, they can report back any weird bugs, but I'm not sure a Linux build is going to be like 1.0. The game has hints of The Sims and a really interesting mix of Stardew. I'm gonna try out the demo tonight after work. Echoes, nice. Yeah, I'd appreciate any feedback you got. I will say, if anyone tries the demo, leave a review. If you liked it, leave a review. That would be nice. No pressure. You don't have to. You don't have to. But you know, if you feel like it. Also, you don't have to play the demo. It's very out of date. That demo is a year old. It runs fine on Proton. You've tried it, Yag? Yag, have you played my game? My Vigi game? Can I write a review on my blog? Of course. No free marketing. Don't you dare free market my game. I launched. Thank you. Thank you for launching it. If you didn't like it, please don't add a review. If you didn't like it, come to me. I need to know. If you don't like it because it's not your kind of genre and you don't like these kinds of games, that's fine. That's fair. If you love cozy games and you did not like my game, I need to know why, and you need to tell me. No, yeah, trust me, that's okay. You do not have to play it. I was not trying to shame you for playing it. I was just curious. So, Eugene is he's gonna come to your house. Let me just lock in for a sec. I need to write this dialogue. He's gonna come to your house. Good morning. Player name. Good morning. I see you've been very busy. Paul. Vic. Just put the finishing touches on the landscape. On the landscaping of the new house. I hear we have you to thank for finding the necessary resources. I think you know what needs to be done next. I think you know what needs to be done next. If you get, if you're able to Okay, so this is the perfect opportunity where I can explain to the player how to get a guest to move into your house. So this is an important dialogue. I probably shouldn't bury it behind 4 pieces of dialogue. I should get to the point faster. I can say, I don't have to say, I see you've been busy. That's garbage. Vic just put the finishing touches on the landscape. Vic just put the finishing touches on the landscaping of the new house. I hear we have you to thank for the necessary I'll put that first. I think you know what needs to be done next. We need to put our best foot forward, and really take care of any tourists that come to town. It's possible that if guests enjoy themselves enough, here enough, they'll consider moving here. Please do everything you can to ensure the guests have a great stay. Also, please alert me to any guests considering moving here, and I'll reach out to them for the complicated bits. I'll reach out to them and handle the complicated bits. Okay, so I don't actually... Wait, why is this underlined? I didn't spell... What do you mean I didn't spell here correctly? This is how you spell here. Look up here. It's possible that if guests enjoy themselves enough, I'll just... All right, fine, I won't say here. Atrum. Yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning today. I don't think you can leave reviews for games that haven't been released yet. Or am I wrong? I have a demo. Yeah. Demo. I have a separate demo page. You can write a preview of a demo informing the reader of your impressions of it, but it is not a review. It is an indication of your appreciation of the content that appears in the work presented. Well, I have a special demo page, so you could totally leave a review. I've got some negative reviews for my demo. People are... Oh, wait, I got a new review. Did someone just leave a review? Did someone just leave a review right now? One positive review, August 21st. Oh, this was a while ago. Based on the demo, I have discovered that on occasion, when applying the roof, the operation to exit from that feature sticks, and I'm stuck with a couple of roof items stuck in the air that I can't delete. This does not happen all the time, but I have played the game for 17 hours plus altogether and ran into this problem a few times. Overall, I can't wait for the full version to come out. I love cozy games. 20 hours on this demo. That's... Go you. Thank you so much. I love how, like, this is a 2-hour demo. This person played for 20 hours. That's fantastic. Like, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry tears. Human tears are gonna come out of my face. Unhealthy. Why didn't I see this? This was 4 days. This is 6 days ago. I refresh this page every day. I did not see this review. More like this, Tales of the Shire. People are mixed on this. Oh, it has very good reviews. Let's see. Ooh. It has much less reviews than I thought it would. Did it do well? Tales of the Shire. How did it do? 1.7 million estimate? For Lord of the Rings, for a game using the Lord of the Rings IP, 1.7 million. Not including Switch. Not including Switch. I don't know how to gauge whether or not Switch would be way more popular than Steam or the same. I have a feeling it might be more popular for cozy games. So maybe they made like $4 million. I have a feeling this game broke even. Developers Weta? Really? I didn't know Weta made this. How long have you been programming, developing the game? So I've been making the game for 5 years. I've been programming games for about 12 to 13 years. You know, and I started programming when I was in high school. So that was like 20 years ago. What type of game is Tales of the Shire? It's a cozy life sim game. It's more based on like, there's no building. It's more about community and cooking and running a lot of fetch quests and foraging from what I've seen. I don't know what you... I mean, I know what you do in the game. It's like a cozy atmosphere that you're like getting into, but I don't know why it's a simulation. This I don't know. I didn't watch enough playthroughs to see. Conrad, how's it going? Many years. Let's count them. 1, 2, too many. Conrad's, what's going on? So yeah, I wonder if this was a success or not. Like, it's a massive success if it was a solo dev. It's a massive success if it was a small team of like 5 people. Is it a massive success if Wedded made it? I don't know. I would imagine they spent I would imagine they spent at least $5 million making this game. That would be my guess. But what do I know? I'm just a nobody who doesn't know anything. Hey, I don't know anything. I'm just the guy walking here. Too much coffee. All right. So we were writing a cutscene. We were writing a new cutscene. Oh yeah, I was looking at these garden packs. If I ever make, I was talking to Finn in Finn's chat about a cozy anomaly game. And if I ever wanted to make a cozy version of an anomaly game that had realistic graphics, I would download this pack, this backyard and garden prop. I would design a game where you're throwing a party and you have to like make sure you throw a party every day and you have to make sure that the environment is all up to standards and there would be no horror elements. Turgis, I'm just a guy subbing here. Turgis, thank you for the 10 months. I'm wondering how it's guessing the number of wish lists. Oh, it guesses based on followers. So if Tales of the Shire, I think it assumes like it has 10 times the amount of wish lists than follows. So it has 41,000 followers. That means it should have like 300,000 wish lists at least. Like, this should have an insane number of wish lists, which copies sold is 50,000. And when the game releases, it sells like 10% of the wish lists that it has. So if on launch day it had 300,000, that adds up. That kind of sounds like the right number. I obviously don't know. I'm just making this shit up, but like here's. Oh, it was very slow burn actually. It wasn't like a big spike in the beginning. So yeah, look at that. It sold in the first 4 days, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here's release. Release is July 31st. How did they have 6,000 people buying it before release? Whatever. It's confusing. So after 4 days, they sold 30,000. That number adds up. So maybe the number is pretty close, 300,000 wish lists. And then they've just sold in the first 4 days, they sold the same amount as they've sold in the last 30 days, which is also normal. I think this is a normal thing to see. Big spike and then a long trail off. So you can't really spike again unless you're making huge updates to the game. I think that's a sad reality of game dev. You got to respect this curve, that this is going to happen. It's painful. It's painful. All right. Anyway. Also, I was looking at these asset packs. This one has beautiful plants in it, but the wireframes are so dense. These are unusable. Like, these are gorgeous and cute, right? They're gorgeous and cute. But if I go to... Oh, I can't view wireframe unless I go to Sketchfab. The amount of polygons in this thing is insane. You can kind of see here. Not usable. It's too bad. Those are cute. Oh, and if anyone's making a farm game, this pack is insane. This pack has everything, and the assets are really nice. This is beautiful. This can't be what a game looks like, though. It just can't look like that. I kind of wanted to buy this just for the farmers market stuff. I mean, part of the reason why this is so beautiful is the landscaping. It's just like grass and trees, nothing special. You should look into the instanced rendering. You would be able to fit like 10 times the amount of environmental assets. I think everything is instanced. The problem is everything in my game is like interactable. Every tree is interactable, so it's hard to do that. Instance through code. If you got a link for me, I'll check it out. From talking with other devs, it can be really off, like 50% difference. Yeah, it doesn't have my accurate number. Like if I look up my stuff on Gamealytics, it thinks I have like a few thousand wish lists less than I have. So it's not always exact. It's not always accurate. I would imagine its sales are, an estimate. I hope Tales of Shire make their money back. I like Weta. Okay. Where was I? Here we go. Please alert me to any guests considering moving in, and I'll reach out and handle the complicated bits. So let's design our first guest. And let's have Eugene visit. Let's have Eugene visit. I'll make a variable. A bool. Eugene visit. Dirt dwelling complete. So we'll make a new conversation. Eugene, urgent issue. Duplicate, copy. Dirt to dwelling complete. So once we enter this, I'm going to say variable. Eugene visit set to true. Okay, so he won't visit twice. Let's get the text in there. Hide the UI so everything's fast. Well, I'm out of coffee. Do I do the coveted third cup? No, don't do 3 cups. Don't do it. Don't do it. Out of coffee, just end stream. I'm not out of coffee. I mean, I'm good. Yag's out of coffee. Turgis, how are you doing? Are you still sick? You're not sick anymore, right? And I should start a new quest. Oh, that's what I should do. I should start a new quest, like our first new. Maybe he has a lead. Maybe he has a lead. Okay, let me rewrite this. He's gonna have a lead on a guest. And this guest exists here. Who's the ski instructor? Here, it's Abby. Okay. Hi, I'm Abby, Jules's daughter. I came to pick up the plants from my mom's house to care for them now that she's traveling. But of course, I forgot the keys at home. She said you have her spare keys. Thanks for helping with the keys. Can't believe I actually missed this town. When I was a kid, nothing could get me out of here fast enough. Someday I might move back here, but what would I ever do? All my skills are in finance. Skiing, of course. Hmm. This is interesting because this is a conversation my wife wrote, and I need to figure out how to incorporate it. Sick in the head? Fair. Accurate. New quest. You have a guest who sneaks in an oversized dog and causes damage, and you have to go to the mayor to convince him to put the dog. Oh my god. That's horrible. Let us put guests on leashes and let us box them in a room. No. Just spitballing here. I appreciate the spitballing. Okay, what am I doing here? So Abby is Jules's daughter. How can I work that into this? That means there's a requirement on this quest that Jules has to be traveling back and forth. That means you have to have talked to Jules at this point. You cannot have gotten to this point of the game without talking to Jules. And Jules is a completely optional character at this juncture. So I guess I need to force you to go talk to Jules. Maybe I start a quest here and Jules comes and visits you. Let me eat the guests. The people demand it. Nobody demands it. Next game is called Zombie, and all of your guests are zombies. Isn't that just Project Zomboid? I demand it. Am I not people? You're one person. You're not people. You're person. If people demand it, then maybe I'll consider it. Just let her eat cake. Yeah, eat cake. I can get some people to demand it. I don't think you can. Impossible. It would be a lot less. It would be a lot more convenient if this wasn't Jules's daughter. Maybe the first person to move in is Matt. Hi, I'm Abby's friend. She's been talking about this town. She's been talking this town up so much lately. I had to see it. Honestly, sure in life, she and I are a lot alike. I too crave nature and stuff. In love with Abby? No way, not me. I totally just like her as a friend. In fact, I'm gonna go chill at her mom's place for a little while. Abby couldn't take care of the plants, so I'm the plant guy. And apparently, there's a dog somewhere. Hey, if you ever need a barista, I'm your guy. Is this where Abby works? I had no idea. Please don't tell her I'm in love with her. I got the barista job. I honestly love chatting with people. Okay, so how do I incorporate? Which one do I do? I can make it so that Matt comes first. I don't want to start like, I don't want you to have to remember this like family tree. All right, so I'm just going to rewrite this a little bit. Abby's going to come visit the inn in a standard way. And okay. Okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. So we need a new quest. It's going to be like find a new res. It's free real estate. That's right. We already named it. It's free real estate. So let's make a new quest. New quest. Free real estate. It's free real estate. Icarus, how's it going? Wardstone, I demand you let us eat the guests. Do you, Wardstone? Do you? Or are you just being put up? I have to go. Things are starting to get busy at work. The break is over. Have a good day. See you soon. Echoes, thanks for hanging out. Well, you're welcome back anytime. I don't like cake. You don't like cake? What? Who doesn't like cake? What kind of person doesn't like cake? I'm not adding any features to the game from someone who doesn't like cake. Beegs! Mother, I crave the flesh of guests. Where are you getting these people? Who is Beegs and where did you find him? I demand Fuzzy. Where are you? Where are you gathering people up from Wardstone stream? Ridiculous. Who is Beegs? Beegs, who are you? A whisper from the past. The chatters, they yearn for the guest flag killer. No. Oh my god. Game Maker is wildly confusing. Is it? I've never opened it before. Eugene. I need to keep my eyes. I need to keep on my toes and find someone to move into town. I'll start by... I'll ask people. No, not I'll ask. Just, I'll leave it vague. Keep it vague. How's the puppy doing? Puppy's good. I'm trying what Wardstone uses. Nice, yeah. I think Wardstone likes it. I would like to eat the guests. Just a suggestion. Thanks, Yag. I will put it in the suggestion bin. I'll make a new note just for you. Yag's suggestions. Eat the guests. Okay. It's there now. I'm even gonna put it in my official mechanics. No, in my gameplay section. If you have any other suggestions, I'll put them in your special list. Can you let us purchase a wood chipper? You can get a table saw, you can get a grinder, and you can get a furnace. What more havoc would you like to wreak? Maybe it would help if I'm not on a MacBook with no glasses. Is if you need glasses and you're on a tiny MacBook screen, yeah, that I think any engine would be difficult. Although I started this game for years on my laptop, just sitting on the couch, like at late at night. We'd be watching TV. I'd be working on the game. It's kind of how this game started. All right, Yag's got her own list, so should be good now. As long as it's on a list somewhere, right? Can we have the guests sit on a seesaw? That's a pretty good idea. That's a pretty good idea. Decoration, level design. No. We want item ideas. Seesaw. I think that the game is derailing. I know. Polymorph, it happens sometimes. It's a very big screen. Is the screen too big? Oh, I made the pinball machine. Okay, what was I doing? New quest. It's free real estate. I need to add trackable, track on start, has sub entries. Add a new sub entry. First entry is not ask around. It's gonna just be like wait. I don't know. See if any guests. Not see if any guests. How is this gonna happen? Ward says he loves you and can you please raid him? You can't ask for raids. That's how you instantly never get raided. Tell him he's been banned from all future raids indefinitely for asking. Ward did not ask. I don't. Fuzzy said he asked, so now anything you say can't be trusted because now you're just trying to wiggle out of it and protect him. No, we love Wardstone here. And if he's still on when I am finishing, I'll consider it. The captions did not say he asked. I'm pretty sure he DM'd someone on Discord to do it, though. All right. What do I do next? Okay, now I'm watching Wardstone watch a clip of what I just did. Decaf, how's it going? Ohayou gozaimasu. How have you been? Osashiburi! Osashiburi desu. Nomi Sugi. What is Nomi Sugi? What is that? Too much drink? Too much drink? Nailed it! Ohisashiburi. Oh, it's Ohisashiburi. I was so confused once. I went into a restaurant and it's a restaurant I go into all the time, and I haven't been there in a while. And the bartender, he looks at me and my wife, and he's like, "Oh, hisashiburi desu," and as he's handing us the towels, so I'm like, "Yes, I know that these are the towels. Like, why are you telling us the name of the towels?" And then I realized he was saying a different word, and I had to look it up later what hisashiburi meant. The O is formal, yeah. But is the he required? Kezer B, how's it going? I played the demo yesterday. It was super fun. I have one gripe, but I'll put it in the Steam page discussion. Uh, First of all, thank you for playing. Second of all, feel free, yeah, put it in the Steam page discussion. I haven't actually looked at that in a long time. I should check what's going on in there. You could also say it to me right now. You could also drop it in the Discord. Definitely don't have to though. I see things in the Discord way more than I see things in the Steam description or the Steam discussion. It's literally just that you can't swap from floors. Oh yeah. No, that's on my list. That's everyone's gripe. I will absolutely be working on a build mode, an all-encompassing build mode for release. Don't you worry. Anyway, I'm doing okay. Been taking a very much needed mental break. Oh man. Uh, I'm glad you're doing okay. Um, it's good to see you again, and I hope the mental break was a success. Kezer, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Doing my best here. So that demo is a year old now. There's so much more that's been created that the demo doesn't have. That it's gonna be nice to finally release it. Psych meds have been getting me all out of whack. My fiance has been helping me a great deal. That's great that you've got help. But psych meds being difficult, that's not good because from what I understand, getting like the right dosage and like trying all the different kinds of meds until one works for you. I understand that's a reality for some people and it can be difficult. Kezer, if you remember from the demo, if you've ever tried to go right, you couldn't go right. But now when you go right, there's a train station, and this is where your guests come from. They come from the train. Demo 2.0, maybe when the game is done, I will go back and put a cap on it day 7 again and re-release the demo with the full version. But for now, I'm not going to do that. I kind of would like guest. No, Kezer, no. Kezer, what happened to you? We had a thing. We had a thing. And now this. Sorry, I can't hear you. My headphones broke. Apparently your keyboard broke too. That's a lot of typos. I updated the credits today so everyone is in there. You are my favorite person so far. Can we ban Finn, please? Finn would have to ban himself. All right. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Well, I need to plan this out. I need to plan this out. So Eugene comes to visit, starts the quest. Guest comes, right? Abby comes. Abby visits like a normal guest. This is Jules' daughter. Jules' daughter visits. Her name is Abby. She is a ski instructor. Well, that's annoying. Why did why this change? What you need to do is you need to level up Abby's friendship skills or your relationship with her. Is that how it works? How do you get the people to move in? Maybe the guests have. So here's the problem. If a guest comes for a certain amount of days and you don't satisfy their requirements, what do they leave? And then what? You got to wait for them to come back to complete the quest? I think these kinds of guests stay indefinitely. I think that's what I got to do. I need a way to make maybe it's a mechanic where they don't pay and they stay forever and they take up a room. And you can't make any money while they're around. That's not good. Do they keep coming back every 3 days? Maybe that's how they show interest. They just keep coming back. Like, oh, I loved it here, and just keep coming back. Ani, how's it going? Finn, don't ban yourself. You did nothing wrong. Don't listen to Booyah. I said he would have to ban himself. I didn't say he should ban himself. Did you finish the fridge mechanic? Last time I saw you stream, you were working on. Oh man, decaf. You've been gone a while. Yes, the chef. There's the chef character. You hire him. He comes to your inn. He gets ingredients out of the fridge and cooks and based on the menu. Does all that fun stuff. I haven't tested it in a long time, but it should still work. Ani, wouldn't you agree that Alpine Lake would be so much better if you could eat the guests? No. No. Polymorph. No. Bad. I already suggested an upside down Alpine Lake, by the way, Stranger Lake. Yeah, I'm more into that idea. I'll hint at an upside down alternate universe of Alpine Lake. And there will be a cozy horror game, companion game that goes with it. Nature Snack, how's it going? If they are not satisfied, we just eat them. No. Damn it. Yeah, what have you done? You started a thing. Can you lure guests to your inn with candy and then have your chef cook them for you to eat? Now I'm tired. I'm tired from all of the cannibalization suggestions. I feel exhausted. Are you proud of yourself, Yag? Are you proud of yourself? Have a cup of coffee. No. Would a snack get your energy up? Yes, a snack would get my energy up. I'm so happy with myself. Why not have a cup of Joe? You mean Joe the person, capital Joe. Drink Joe in a cup. That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good joke. I do appreciate that. I'm just having like I'm having a struggle. Having a struggle. Oh my god, I am struggling with the idea of getting the guests to move in. Maybe they come. Okay. Oh, here's the thing. Maybe they move in no matter what. Maybe you don't have to satisfy any of their needs. They just move in. They come, and all you got to do is have a successful stay. If they come and they stay and they leave, and that, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. It can happen while you're not even there. All you have to do is actually physically check them in. Maybe that's what you got to do. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. I would say if they are not satisfied, then they come back later to check in again. So do you think I have to actually do something about it? Because the game could be kind of passive that way. And maybe it's just very easy. Maybe it's just very easy to satisfy the requirements. Let's make Abby. I don't have Abby as a character yet. Maybe I just convert a character I do have into Abby so I don't have to make a new character. Nah, let's make a new character. Why not? I haven't made a character in a while. So if I go to guest Stella, and the reason why I'm going to duplicate Stella is because Stella starts out as a guest and ends up as a citizen. So it's pretty much the same thing. Damn it. Damn it, Yag. Or if they're not satisfied, you can always eat them. Yes. Fine, you win. Oh my god, you win. You've beaten me down. I'm going to add a mechanic where you can eat your guests. Okay? Are you happy now? Does this make you happy? I just gotta update my Steam page real quick. Yay! Can I make the hotel from the movie Spirited Away? You can sort of. It can only be 2 stories, but you kind of can. You could put onsen bathtubs everywhere, and you can use the Japanese style walls, and you can kind of make that bathhouse. Sure. This gives me childlike wonder. I'd like to order 1 teriyaki toast, please. No. All right, I'm gonna duplicate Stella. Here we go. You ready? I haven't made a new guest in like 2 years. Asset, duplicate, Stella, Abby. Is that how you spell Abby? Abby. I mean, that's how one person spells their name. Okay. Duplicate. Guest Abby. And then I need to add a new NPC here called guest Abby. Ski instructor. Ski instructor, future citizen. Okay. If you remember in the movie, they turn people into pigs and then eat them. I do remember. But can you prove that wasn't a dream of hers? You know, because it was never truly proven that it wasn't just a dream. Maybe you can have a nightmare in the game and all your guests are zombies and they all like march on your bedroom and then knock the door down. And when they all get to you, you wake up. And maybe that's how I hint at the upside down companion game. I'm fine with the guests being eaten in a dream, just as long as the guests can be eaten. New feature coming. Thank you, Jim, for clipping that. I hope you become the clipper of the month. Although you're going to have to beat Finn. Finn has a clip with 7 views. What it looks like getting lowered into... Oh my god, Turgus. All right, we got Abby. NPC name, Abby. Look at that, it even changed it for me. That's nice. Portrait, basic Stella. No, we need a new thumbnail. That's what they're called. Guest Abby. Guest root. Okay, we need to change the look of Abby. So what does Abby look like? Well, let's grab this. It's going to be the daughter of Jules. So we need a character that is this NPC's daughter. Let's hit randomize a bunch and see what happens. Random character generator. Random woman. Random woman. How about that? She's a ski instructor and is her daughter. She's got cool glasses. She's got blue lipstick. She's got high tops and red spandex leggings. That's perfect. She looks great. All right. Love her. Done. Devs will do disgusting things to get a horror tag on Steam. You mean like make horror games? Gross. From what I understand, Spirited Away wasn't a dream. It was a spiritual awakening. I'm not certain that they are mutually exclusive, though, lore-wise. So, by spiritual awakening, was it a hallucination? What is wrong with horror games? Absolutely nothing, Kezer. I was baiting Finn. Because Finn's making a horror game. Kezer, are you making a horror game too? I was actually more talking about the gross things you have to do to make a horror game. You have to make gross things because horror games sometimes are gross. They're all gory and creepy. So you literally have to do gross things to make gory and creepy stuff. You am. You am. You are. Share it. Do you have a Steam page or something? There's a lot of new people here today. This is a sharing zone, so if you're working on something cool too, feel free to drop links. Say, hey, you told me to do this, so here's a link. And then you don't have to feel bad about self-promo because I just told you to. But make sure to put, you told me to do this, so here's a link. Otherwise, that's just self-promo, and that's gross. Chihiro-sen, main character, fell into that river as a young child and might have died. The river spirit saved her. Okay. So you think it did literally happen in a spiritual way and not in her own head. So that does mean something. So many people are EXO. Perfect. Perfect timing. So many people here to buy No Signal EXO's game. Surprisingly cozy and horror folks getting together very nicely. These tags have a lot in common. Yeah, I think that there is something oddly linked with cozy and horror. I don't know what it is, but there's a connection there. I see a lot of streamers and a lot of like blue sky like about pages like I'm into cozy and horror games. I'm into cozy and horror games. I play cozy and horror games. Like there's just something about these two genres that draw a certain person, and sometimes they're linked. They're not so much linked for me. I don't like horror games. I like cozy games. I don't like horror games. But there are braver people than me that like horror games and like cozy games. I've been here a little bit, but I'm using Unreal. Unreal's cool. I like Unreal. It's a good engine. I'm working on a full version of a jam game I made for GMTK this year. Nature Snack. Feel free to drop the link. Perfectly balanced. Yeah, if you can't... it's possible that I'm an imbalanced person for only liking cozy games. And that the more well-adjusted people like horror and cozy. All right, so we have Abby. What else do I need for Abby? I need a conversation tree for Abby. So let's grab Stella's guest conversation, 1. And then, sure, duplicate conversation, copy. And now this is going to be Abby. Oh God. Oh God, the dog. The dog has stirred. What time is it? Oh, it's not even 5. Come on, dog. Go back to bed. Greeting. So this happens only if the character has something special to say when they first arrive. And you know what? Let's make them say something when they first arrive. Let's duplicate, copy. This is Abby. Greeting. It's been a long time since... Oh my God, I can't spell. Since I've visited this town. It's been a long time since I visited this town. I grew up here, you know. EM4. Jules. Is my mother. I'm so glad she's gotten out of the house recently. I'm so glad she's gotten out of the house. No, maybe she doesn't talk about Jules. Anyway, I'm here to stroll down memory lane. And then that's how you meet Abby. And is everything hooked up here properly? Well, no. This actually doesn't matter, I don't think. But I'll hook it up anyway. Guest, Abby, conversation 1. Dialogue actor needs to be updated to guest Abby, which it already is. How? How did I just made that? How did that hook it up? That's freaky weird stuff. That's freaky weird stuff. It's oh, because this is a string. Under the hood, this is a string. Wow. That's smart. That's smart. I bought your game already. Steam won't let me have 2 copies. Ani. Make more Steam accounts. Do you know Katie Peters plays? I don't. She's primarily a horror streamer, but has been playing a lot of Cozy lately. So we've dubbed it the Summer of Horsey. I don't know who that is. Oh, we just hit ads. Let me wait to catch up. Oh, but Ani, you have a sub. Underneath it all, Booyah is pulling the strings. What? Let me wait for ads to be over, and then I'll catch up again. All right, so we've got a new conversation for Abby. We've got a new greeting. What's her conversation going to be? I'm always looking for good story. No. This is going to have to be like an elaborate thing. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but Not much has changed in the past few years since I've been here. She says that for a while, and then maybe when you build up a little relationship with her, she says something else, which could happen pretty quickly. Icebreaker. Do you eat guests here? Snack. Snack. Jim, you posted that in the Discord. There's people in that Discord who they don't understand the shenanigans that happens on stream. They're just expecting a cozy game, and they're gonna see that and be so confused. I want the views. Okay, welcome back from ads. Yo, Justin6, how's it going? Things are good today. Things are real good. I've been getting a lot done. The Looper. Wait a minute. I played this. Snack. Didn't I play this? No, I did not play this. I'm confusing this with a different game that involved looping around things. Pick your car. The Driftler. The Muscler. The Formular. I'm a drifter, man. Confirm. Would you like to have tutorial pop-ups? Yeah, sure. The goal is to finish in the top 3 10 times. If you fail to reach the goal, your standing will decrease. Okay. Failing to reach the goal when your standing is 8th leads to elimination. Okay. Do not fear. Reaching the goal increases your standing by 1 placement, but also increases the goal. To start, press the green button. If anything breaks during an attempt, you can press the restart button. You can also control the car speed with 3 buttons. Good luck. How do you play? Oh, well, this is fun. Oh, well, this is fun. Am I even doing anything? Did I do it? Was I controlling that? Goal reached. Pick upgrade. Oh, good job. Here you can see the rewards. Do I want 10? Oh, I get both. Reach the goal. You have an option. Fuel, luck, pass bonus. Points. What do I want? I don't know. Let's choose this one. Seems you choose to place a gate. Gates can be placed. I don't know. Sure. Okay. Wait. Wait, I'm not doing anything. Why am I not doing anything? I thought I was controlling the car. I actually don't know what's happening. It's a simulation. I didn't realize that. I thought I was like actually controlling it. I'm like, oh, I'm so good at this. It says it in the summary. Ah, controls. This is a mouse only game. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's pretty mesmerizing to watch. I was eliminated. I'm not really sure why. It's hard to pay attention to this and know what was going on. But I understand that I was supposed to be influencing the car to get around the track better. And I was choosing power-ups at random. I probably should have read them more. I really like the look of it, and it's very interesting. Snack. It's oh no, it's automatic. Okay, I should have read that before. So you said you're updating it. What are you doing to it to update it? I want to drag it over here and give it a try again off stream when I can pay attention to it. Hmm. So not much has changed the past few years since I've been here. If I look at Abby, like Abby, she has relationship stats, right? Guest, gift, tier. At a certain tier, she'll give you a gift. Maybe you just need to hit tier 1. Friendship level names. Why is that empty? Oh, because that's only for residents. Stay length. Let's say 3. She stays for 3, and she's a narrative quest. She's a narrative guest. And when does she show up? Oh, right, custom review. I have to rewrite this. I'll leave that for now. Oh, random music. The doggy went back down. I don't know where, though. Where'd the dog go? Oh, he's behind the green screen. I'm just looking for him triggered him. Damn it. Wait, go back, go back. Change the look, more tracks, more upgrades, endless mode, more difficulties, car effects, relics, consumables, special upgrades. Oh, lots of stuff. Yeah, that's interesting. I need to play it again to really understand what was going on, because I think there was just some visual feedback I was missing to get what was happening. He's eyeing that tasty rug. He was already chewing on it. I look back. The rug is flopped over and the corner of it is wet. He was chewing on it this whole time. I did not notice. He's such a jerk. But Sneck, I think it's a cool idea. Like I've never seen something like that, like a racing simulation game where you're watching this where you're watching the race happen, and you just need to focus on your car upgrades. I think that's a pretty cool idea. All right. I can't concentrate on what to do because this is a kind of new thing. I've never gotten to this point yet. How did I do it with Stella? Stella just moves in. She just like completes her stay and moves in. I think that's what I said I was going to do, right? I think I said that's what I was going to do. So what are her conditions? Her conditions for joining us are where are her conditions? Spawn conditions. There they are. Spawn conditions. Room check? No room check. Dialogue conditions. Quest conditions. Here we go. It's free real estate. If it's free real estate is active, then she joins us. I got a bunch of positive feedback, so I thought I should make a 1.0 at least. Yeah. No, I think we're on to something. Are you gonna put it on Steam, or is it gonna be an itch game? Keep it on itch. All right, so now she spawns at the right time. Create. I need a new letter. So Stella. Letter. What is it called? Urban Escape. Reward. Wow, first of all, staying at your inn really opened my eyes to how gross the city is. The area is so beautiful that I'm seriously considering moving here. Okay, it's settled. I'm moving in. I keep thinking about my experience when I visited, and I want my life to be like that every day. Who says life can't feel like or whatever? All right, so I just need this kind of letter. I need an end scenario letter. So Urban Escape end is now going to be it's free real estate end. It's from Abby, our new guest. She says, staying at your inn really opened my eyes to the much needed changes, much needed improvements that this town needed. I'm really excited by I hear you're the reason why much of the town has improved as well. It makes me kind of excited. Maybe I should move on, or I should move back. Maybe I should move back for the next chapter of my life. And then, cha-ching, you go to Eugene, you say, hey, look, Abby wants to move back. The goal is to put it on Steam. Nice. Can the response be, go ahead and move in? I won't eat you, smiley face. By the way, an update. I got a response from IGN same day, unless they change their mind. They are going to host the announcement trailer later. Justin, that's huge. Oh my God. Congrats. That's big. Do you have a link? Do you have a link that we can share everyone here? That's sick. Yeah. What is the process like? Do you have to pay them? No, I'm poor. Kirani, how's it going? That's great to hear. Did I ever contact IGN? I don't even know if I did. I think I did. If I search my email for IGN. I did not. I did not contact them. Maybe I should. I'm emailing other press now. I mean, Justin, yeah, once that happens, everyone's going to cover it. If IGN covers it, everyone else is going to cover it. This is going to be huge. It's going to be huge for you. Seriously, congrats. Or maybe I shouldn't get too excited because I don't want to make you too excited. Sounds like a big deal, though. Announcements on the 8th. Nothing's public till then, I'm afraid. All right. So this never happened. It's not like this is live, and it's not like I reposted about anywhere. Yo, Mr. Zombie, thank you for the posture check. Uh, Excuse me. Wait, go back. Go back. Where'd the letter go? What was it called? It's free real estate. Roll them shoulders back. Trying. Keeping my expectations in check, but optimistic. We'll see how things go. Sounds good. So I want to set a quest on read. I could say it's free real estate. Well, oh, I don't have any quest entries. I don't have any quest entries. Quest entry. This is why I feel like this is going to be confusing to the player. They're not going to know how to check to. They're not going to know how a guest will move in. Because I'm almost indicating like it's a mechanic. Like, oh, all you got to do is you got to work, you got to do this thing, and then a guest will move in. But really, it's a waiting game. You can wait for the NPC to show up. You wait for the NPC's stay to be over. Then you wait for the NPC to send you a letter after their stay. And then you learn how to move a guest in. And that it's really not up to you. It's up to the game just happening. I mean, the only thing you have to do is make sure the stay is a success and that they don't leave, which is very easy. All you have to do is not demolish their room while they're there, not take their bed away. It's very easy to not fail. So the idea of having a quest and a quest entry that's just like, I don't know, wait around for a guest to want to move in. Let's see. Ask around to your guests. Ask your guests if they're interested in moving here. Or how about find out if any of your guests are interested in moving. So eating is on the table. Reading this on the afternoon of the 8th. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. What a surprise. Congratulations. Oh, read this on the afternoon. All right, so find out if any of your guests are interested in moving in. What this will be, this is going to be a waiting game, but I'm going to trigger this quest to move up when you ask Abby a question. If you chat with her, that's going to be the thing. That's going to be the thing. So I'm going to give you the option to chat with her. Nothing much has changed in the past few years since I've been here. I can say, what else can she say? What else can she say? I'm not really, she can say, I'm not really enjoying my new life at the moment. I'm not really enjoying where my current life is currently. Where my life is currently. I'm not really enjoying where my life is currently. Stylized Edge, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Same, unfortunately. Well, it's time for you to move to Alpine Lake. I'm not really enjoying where my life is currently. Uh, don't get me wrong. Snack. Snack, thank you for the follow. Royku, how's it going? You didn't ask for it, but I did it anyway, and I put you as a monster in my game as Booyah Mummy. What? Royku, share it. Oh, also, Mosta, how's it going? Have some bread. Thank you for bread. Did you know that bread is probably my favorite food? I just got the biggest stink eye for my dog. He's got these built-in eyebrows that like look that angle down. So anytime he like looks back with his angled eyebrows, he's such a sass. He's got so much sass. No sharing, just a tease. Dang. I gotta apply to more jobs at cafes in person. Have a good stream. Justin, good luck on everything. The job applications, the big announcement that I won't talk about anymore because it hasn't happened yet. Kilga, that emote doesn't even begin to convey the amount of sass that I just got. Moo's personality. Yeah, right. Kidding me? If I go to pet him, there's a 50% chance. If I go to pet him, he goes into like wild play mode and he just snaps at my hand. Your dog also wants that bread. He loves his treats that he's been getting his entire life. Those are his favorite treats, and they're just these little like pieces of croutons. Basically, they're basically little croutons. He loves them. I tried to switch him to like chicken treats, like a nice meaty treat, and he's like, "Ah, this is fine. I want them. I want them. The pieces of bread though. Those croutons are the best." If I pop open a new bag of the crouton like treats, he goes bonkers. He loves them. Oh, you got all the food. Same to the point it's kind of my whole personality. Nice. Are these your emotes? Mosta, what do you stream? Do you stream game dev? Did I not know this? You need another emote with more sass. I don't know how to get more sass into that many pixels. My dog when I pet him. Oh, nice. Let me give you a follow. Pixel art and game dev. Oh, cool. Very cool. Not much has changed in the past few years since I've been here. Wait. So she says not much has changed in the past few years since I've been here. But then the letter that I just wrote, staying at your inn really opened my eyes to the much needed improvements that the town needed. Much needed. I hear you. The reason why much of the town has improved. All right, let's just say I hear that's all thanks to you. I don't want to say improved twice. Oh, I know I didn't have to. Don't get me wrong. Let's see, wait. I'm not really enjoying where my life currently is. Don't get me wrong. I love my friends, my job. But I think I need to do some soul searching. So then you say, Would you consider moving back here? Or you can say, damn, that sucks. No. Uh, what can you say instead? I love my job, said no one ever. I loved my job for a very long time. I truly loved my job for a very long time. It's hard to love it now because my uh I don't know, I've just changed. I've just changed. My interests have changed. And then the Fire Nation. And then the Fire Nation attacked. Life was good. And then the Fire Nation. Ani, that was really good. Stop whining. No. What can you say? What can you say? It doesn't sound like you want to give an option. I'll take out the I love my job part. Don't get me wrong. I love my friends. But I think I need to do some soul searching. Hmm. How about that? Don't get me wrong. I love my friends, but I think my life, I think my surroundings can use a change. Or I think I can use a change of surroundings. I think my surroundings can use a change. I think my surroundings can use a change. Would you consider moving back here? Would you consider... Wait. The dog is throwing his Kong against the camera tripod. That's why it was shaking. I think I want a change of pace. Yeah, I didn't want to say that. It's such like a line. Change of pace. Just wanted to switch up a bit. But and if I literally say surroundings, it indicates place. If I say change of pace, that could mean change of job. Doesn't mean like a new like place to live. Let's say I think I would benefit from some new surroundings. How about that? I think I would benefit from some new surroundings. Or I think yeah, let's go with that. Change of pace. What do you mean like 24 FPS? What is this? Film? That's true. Or I could say, uh, well, that wouldn't really be new. Can I italicize this? New. No, no, whoops. Surroundings. Now, would it? But subvert expectations and then reel them in. But it does seem a little different. as the years. Wait, what? But maybe it has changed a little bit. No. There is something different in the air. I can't quite put my finger on. Hmm. 24 FPS standard for modern anime. 24 FPS is wait, really? I mean I know US television is 2997. Film is 2398. Wait. Yeah. I don't know what Japanese television is. It's Japanese television 24? Roiku, how could you? How could you make that joke? Hmm. Would you consider moving back here? He just headbutted the camera. This is fantastic. Would you consider... What was the other place? Would you consider moving to France? Moving to Brance. No, what was the new word we came up with? I didn't make that joke. It was my uncaffeinated fingertips. Could you? I trusted you. I trusted you, Roiku. Yo, Wonderlust RPG. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream today? What did you get up to? Welcome in. Blackthorn Lives. Welcome in. Gamer Poets. How's it going? Wonderlust. Hi, hi. Hiya. Raiders, if you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. And I'm making a new NPC right now who moves into town. So I'm writing the conversation that initiates the quest to move forward. Kind of like, I guess, like Animal Crossing. Not really. I don't know how people move into town in Animal Crossing, but I'm kind of winging it and figuring it out along the way. We're making crazy stuff in OBS. Nice. Broken Head Games, welcome in. The Wind, how's it going? What kind of crazy stuff? Do you have anything you want to share? I'd love to take a peek. Gamer Poets, thank you for the follow. This is the game I'm working on. There's a Steam page. If anyone would like to wishlist it, that would be appreciated. Broken Head Games, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of writing lately, like dialogue, NPC conversations. It took me a long time to work up the courage to do it on stream, but here we are. But yeah, I really appreciate the raid. Seriously, if you want to drop any kind of things you want to show off, any projects you're working on, I'd love to take a look. I'll look at anything, clips, images, videos. Okay, hear me out. Imagine you had a placeholder scene. It could be nested in another scene, but be dynamic in that you could change its source on the fly to display any scene. So you can make, wait. So you want to like, it's like a prefab scene. Oh no, I hear the dog peeing on the floor. Oh God. That classic sound of pee on the floor. Damn it. I'm gonna have to go clean it up. Keeber, how's it going? What is that emote? Uh-oh, yeah, exactly. Damn it. Wonderlust. What is the purpose of this nested scene? Is it so? I mean, I guess I understand. So you can just show things more dynamically. And if you have really like decked out scenes, and you want to switch between them without like if you wanted to switch like this stuff and leave this stuff, I guess it would be good. So you don't have to build this stuff multiple times. You can just change the screen content. That's actually pretty useful. A nested scene that has no source until you assign it. I'm using it to shrink my stream and somehow and show some accompanied graphics while chat goes on an AI D&D. Okay, I see. Yeah, so you want just like a really dynamic stream setup, and you want to combine your scenes and not just each one be its own bespoke thing. You want to seamlessly switch between them and add them to each other. I get that. That's cool. There's a demo for your game too. Yes, there is. There is a demo if you'd like to play it. We just hit. Let me snooze these ads. Yeah, I've been working on this game for like 5 years. I'm getting close to full release. Not super close, but getting closer every day. I'm here 5 days a week for a couple hours around now. So yeah, I was in the middle of this conversation. So this character is the daughter of one of the characters that already lives in town, and she's coming to visit your inn. It's an Innkeeper-Sim. She comes to visit your inn. She doesn't stay with her mom. And she's just like not happy with her life, and she I think she wants to come move back home for some reason, just to move on to the next chapter of her life, which is actually coming back home. I don't know why she feels like she needs this, but she does. Wait a minute. Actually, I do know why. I do know why. My wife already wrote this dialogue. I can just reference that. She misses the mountain. The thrill of the mountain. She misses skiing. Right? You're opening the resort back up. Well, that's an interesting development. I would love to ski these slopes again. And hey, let me know if you ever need an instructor. Right. This stuff. This stuff. Maybe. Oh, maybe she leaves and then it starts a conditional quest where it's like get the mountain to open back up and then she'll move in. That's actually perfect. Then it forces you to open the mountain. Broken, you can do it. If you wanted to make a game, I bet you can. But Wonderlust, let me drop you a follow so I can check out what you're working on next time. There's no mountains in my country, so I can't imagine the mountain thrills. Tom Kelly, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? Royku, I didn't grow up with mountains either, and I didn't go skiing for the first time for like 25 years of my life. I think I went, no, when was the first time I went skiing? I think it was 30. First time I ever went skiing, I was 30 years old. Or 32? Yeah, I don't know. It was late in life. And I loved it. I fell in love with it. But then I didn't go again for like 5 years. And then I really fell in love with it after going again. And now I'm obsessed. So just because you didn't grow up with it doesn't mean you can't fall in love with it. I have too much experience of snow and coldness. I'd like to change. I'd like to change it for mountains. Well, there's a lot of snow. There's a lot of snow in the mountains. It would just be a hilly version of what you already know. Mountains are powerful, whether volcanic or not. Yeah, mountains are powerful. They're very symbolic, very strong. I can imagine the thrill of mountains. There we go. I gotta figure out how to incorporate this. Oh yeah, and I gotta go clean up my dog's mess. Ugh. Hang tight, everybody. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. There are desert mountains too, sand and rock ones. That's true. That's true. Maybe there'll be an Alpine Lake sequel where it's in the desert. No, but then it's just like my time at Porsche, turning into my time at Sandrock. Yo, Sky! Sky, how's it going? I have no experience of deserts either. So if I want desert mountains, I probably should move to Mars. No, you can move to Arizona, Utah, New Mexico. What's good? Lots of things are good, Sky. I just cleaned up a lot of dog waste off the floor. That was fun. But I've been getting a lot done here too, which is good. This is a little bit of a mental exercise for me right now. And it's been 2.5 hours. The dog clearly wants to go outside. I'm gonna take him outside. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Just go to Mars. Skygray, are you saying you're better than Arizona? Like Skygray's greater than Arizona? Uranus Moon is the sequel. I did want to put aliens in the game. I want your inn to get so popular that even people in outer space heard about it and they come and visit. Oregon? Oregon has desert mountains. Human, you must walk me. He is actually not even begging to go outside. He's like, screw it. I'm just gonna pee on the floor. But I can't have that. I don't want that. So I gotta teach him that we go outside. So let me find someone to raid. Thanks everyone for hanging. I guess I'll raid Wardstone because he begged me. All right, if we're gonna raid Wardstone, we need to come strong with the raid messages. I'm only here because you begged me. I'm only here because you begged. That's the raid message. That's the raid message. We're gonna do credits now. Salah Harrison, what are raids? Raids are when the stream is over and we all go visit another streamer, and it's a lot of fun. Wait, I just missed the credits. But Wonderlust, thank you so much for the raid that you provided. Really appreciate it. New followers today. Thanks for joining us. Tom Kelly, Broken Head Games, Gamer Poets, Nature Snack, Stylized Edge, Echoes of Geeks, Soap 2K. Really appreciate you joining us. Turgis, thank you for the 10 months. That's crazy. And Finn, thank you for modding. If you have Wardstone's emotes, use them, sure. Wait, did I copy it? I didn't even copy it myself. Copy. Paste. Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging. If you haven't wishlisted Alpine Lake, please do so right now. If you want to come back, I'm here every day, every weekday, same time. And yeah, appreciate the company and the suggestions. Anyone who's suggested anything, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the Joe snack promise. Yeah. Definitely promise. Definitely gonna get in there. Aileen, take it easy. Roiku, Ani, Kilika, Virtue, Yag, Wonderlust, Snack, Kezer,